Hi students, this is Satish Kumar. Today I'm presenting the 13th video lecture on microwave waveguides. In the last lecture we have seen TM modes in rectangular waveguides, that is, which mode of transverse magnetic analysis will be existing in the rectangular waveguide. So if you have observed that video, TM00 mode will not exist because all the components for m equal to 0 and n equal to 0 will become 0. So particularly in that you have to observe Ex, Ey, Hx, Hy, whether they are getting 0 or not. If all four will become 0, then that particular mode will not exist in transverse magnetic mode of analysis. Next, if you observe TM01, for that case also, all the modes, all the field components Ex, Ey, Hx, Hy will become 0. That TM01 mode also will not exist. Similarly, if you observe TM10, for that also all four components Ex, Ey, Hx, Hy will become 0. Here, there you have to exclude Ez, there Hz is 0. Okay, so if you have to exclude Ez, even if it is non-zero, that particular mode will not exist. Okay, so particularly we have to check for Ex, Ey, Hx and Hy. If any one of these components is non-zero, then that particular mode will exist. Okay, so in this lecture we are going to see transverse electric modes in the rectangular waveguides. Okay, this is another mode, whether it is which mode in that will be existing in the rectangular waveguide. Basically, we classify the modes into three types: transverse magnetic, transverse electric, and transverse electromagnetic. Okay, that we will see in the next class. Okay, so in this transverse electric mode of analysis, which mode will be existing? Okay, that we'll try to see now. If you observe the TE representation of the mode numbers will be like this. This is how we represent TEMN. There M is the half power mode variation in X direction and N is half power mode variation in Y direction, or we simply call them as mode numbers. Okay, so first if you observe TE, MN, that M and N here I'll be taking it as 0 and 0. So this clearly represents the value of M here is 0 and the value of N here is also 0. Now you have to check for the four field components. What happens to Ex? What happens to Ey? What happens to Hx? And what happens to Hy? Okay, so this is what we have to see. Right? So if we go back to the components, suppose m equal to 0 and n equal to 0, as n is here, so if you place 0 here and whether it is m is 0, cos 0, if even if it is 1, this 0 into this whole expression will become 0. So Ex will be 0 for TE00 mode of analysis. Ex is 0. And for m equal to 0 and n equal to 0, let us look for Ey. For Ey, there is m outside because m is also 0. 0 into this whole thing is 0. So it is also 0. And Hx, if you observe, for Hx, m is again outside. So we can say Hx is also 0. For Hy, when n equal to 0 and m equal to 0, as n is here, so 0 into the whole thing is 0. So all four components, particularly if you observe, okay, they will become 0, but you may get a doubt that, sir, what happens to this Hz? Okay, if you put m equal to 0 and n equal to 0, this component may not become 0, but we have to exclude this. Okay, so here the main components which will be responsible for a mode to exist, because this is in the direction of z and these are the components which are in x and y directions. If any one of these components is suppose non-zero, then we can say that particular mode will be existing. Okay, now if you observe the second mode, so here Ex is 0, Ey is 0, Hx is 0, Hy is 0. So that means TE00 will not exist. So second, if you take it TE01, that is when m is 0 and n is equal to 1. So what happens when m is 0 and n is equal to 1? Let us now look for what is Ex. What is going to happen with Ex? When Ex, you have n is outside, okay, but this n is not 0. Here m is 0, you have to check for in which one m is outside. So in Ey as well as Hx, m is outside, but remaining n is inside, m is inside. So there is no question of now this will be 0. Here cos of m, this is 1, cos of m, this is 1. Only Ey and Hx will be 0 and remaining components will be existing. This is not equal to 0 and Ey will be equal to 0. Hx is equal to 0 and Hy here is not equal to 0. That's what I said. Ey will be 0 and Hx is 0. Remaining two components will not become 0. That means TE01 mode will exist. Okay, most probably the remaining all higher modes will also exist, but let us also check for TE10. What this TE10 represents? M is 1 and N is 0. Let us make a look for what happens when N is 0. Okay, for N is 0, Ex will be 0. For N is 0, Hy will be 0. So here Ex and Hy will be 0. Ex and Hy will be 0 and remaining components Ey is not equal to 0 and Hx is not equal to 0. That means TE10 mode will also exist. Now from this onwards all the higher modes will exist. Okay, but there is a question of in this TE01 and TE10 which is the dominant mode. Okay, so for a particular case we can call TE01 is called dominant mode, for another case TE10 is called dominant mode. Okay, that we will be discussing when we see what is dominant mode and degenerative modes. Okay, that's the end of this lecture. Okay, if you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.